What's going on, everyone? Ignore my bandana. It's not a fashion statement. It's just because I have to pull it up for work and just to have things on our face to cover our mouths, of course. So, plus I look like a cowboy, so it looks kind of cool. Anyways, so today's video I want to talk about learning to be a kid again and how this can really change your life. So, let's go, guys. So this is something that I've really been thinking about lately, and it honestly came up when I started doing TikToks, weirdly enough. So what I've been thinking about is, when you're a kid, you don't care what anyone else thinks about you. You don't care if you have mud on your face, you don't care how your hair looks, you don't care about anything. You just want to go out and have fun and have adventures. Now, as adults, we live in a world, we live in a society that always tells us how to act, how to dress, how you should look. This is attractive. This is what you should do. This is how you should spend your money. We always got people telling us how to live our lives. And over time, we conform. We go with what's normal. We go with what we're told. We listen to other people's opinions. And that's where I think we just start to lose control of our own lives. We always are just looking for the next like. We're always looking for, the next compliment, and we're not just focusing on what makes us happy. We're focusing on what makes other people happy. And if other people are happy, then we become happy. And that's not the way it should be. We should wear what we want to wear. We should, do what we want to do. We should just live our lives for ourselves, not to please other people. And that's just something I've really been thinking about. And what I mean when I said I did TikTok, and that's what made me think about this, was because I wasn't the person who would make a YouTube channel. I wasn't a person who would put myself on social media like this. Acting like a fool. I always just kind of kept that to myself, and just I was like, I'm weird, I'm goofy, whatever. It's just something I kind of don't always put out there. I don't put a full version of myself, and I'm trying to work on that a little bit. But I would never be fully authentically me. I'd always try to hold it back a little bit, because that's weird, or this is that, or whatever. And I started to realize over time, nah, I'm just gonna do me, basically. So with TikTok, you can be a kid. You can make stupid videos. You can act as goofy as you want. You can do weird dances. You can do weird comedy skits. You can do whatever you want. And TikTok's not a one thing where it's like YouTube. It's not like you can do one thing and then that's all you can do. There's so many different types of TikToks, and it just reminds me of being a kid. It's just you just act goofy, you act silly. And I know I keep rambling on about TikTok, but no, this isn't sponsored by them. I'm a super small time YouTuber, and I just think it's fun, guys. That's all I want to say. Back to the video. When you start to learn to be a kid again, when you stop caring about what other people think constantly, and you just do things that bring you excitement, you just go on adventures. The world's a giant playground, and we can do whatever we want. We can be whoever we want. We can go wherever we want, when we want. We can dress however we want. It's our life, and we always live in this box. We live in this bubble, and it needs to be broken. This needs to end, where we all live in this bubble and fit. We're all different people. We're all different individuals. And there's nothing wrong with being silly. There's nothing wrong with being goofy. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. Being a kid is awesome. Think about it. And as a kid, you're constantly told what do you want to be. You can be whatever you want as a kid, but when you're an adult, it's the total opposite. I don't understand that. Oh, you're a kid, you're a child, cool. You can be whatever you want, Billy. You can go be an astronaut. You can go be a fairy. Whatever you want. But then as you become an adult, you can't do that. How are you gonna make a living? How are you gonna do that? What are you gonna do? And, it's just so annoying. It's dude, you guys live your lives. Don't let other people constantly tell you how to live your life. Forget those people. Most of the people that are always constantly trying to tell you how to live your life too are people that don't even live their own life, and they're trying to live vicariously through other people. It's just dumb. Be a kid, be happy, just explore every day. It's it's your first day on earth, and just have a blast with it. We take for granted little things. Obviously, this coronavirus has taught us a lot about that. We take for granted so many little pleasures that we have, or we forget about simple things. the fact that you can just go out and have a conversation with people, and you know, you can go out and, you know, go for a bike ride, you can go for hikes, you can, you know, whatever you want to do. It's just the world is yours, guys. That's basically what I'm just trying to say on this. Like, you know, we forget way too often that, you know, life is short. You know, it's our only life we get. And if it's our only life we get, why are we always, you know, like, why are we never doing what we want to do with it? Like, why are we always taking our time for granted? It's also making like a schedule out of everything you do. Like, there's a way you can kind of have a schedule. I get it, guys. Like, you know, there's ways to organize your stuff. There's ways to follow little guidelines and stuff. But if you're getting like, there's a point where you get a little too ridiculous with that. Like, if you're monitoring everything you do, if you're constantly monitoring everything you eat, you know, if you're constantly like, oh, this is, you know, I have to do this at this time, and it's like, if you live too much on a schedule, then that's when life just becomes, are you really living life, or are you just living like, you know, a scripted story? Like sometimes you just gotta branch out and have fun and do random things and be random and try different stuff. And, you know, like, that's also another thing I've learned is to trying random stuff. Like, I cut my own hair. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. And you learn that you like different things that you never knew you did because you never tried them. There's so many things you could be missing out on in life because you don't try them. Because you don't, you know, branch out and do random stuff. You're just always sticking to the same things that you like. And if you're sticking to the same things that you like and you're constantly doing them over and over again, they're going to get repetitive and they're not going to be as exciting. That's why you constantly have to branch out and try new stuff, and you'll be surprised on some of the stuff that you actually like and enjoy. And life can be very interesting. Like I always say, life is what you make of it. You know, if you live in a bubble and you make your life boring, then it's going to be boring. But if you make your life, you can easily make your life exciting by traveling, by doing different stuff, by, you know, trying new foods, you know, trying to cook, trying to do this. You know, if you're constantly trying new stuff and constantly exploring different parts of life, then life will never get boring. Life will always be like a childhood playground. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and all I gotta say, guys, is I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.